Hi, this is Alyssa Borelli, Digital Editor for Commercial Integrator. Today I'm delighted to have Robert Detwiler, Senior Director of Product Management and Training at Planar. The topic of conversation is, of course, InfoComm, coming up on June 11th through the 13th, taking place in Orlando, Florida. Robert is going to tell us all about Planar's presence at the show this year and why people are so excited to see what the company is going to be showcasing. Welcome, Robert. So great to have you here today.
Thank you, Alyssa. It's good to join you and tell everybody about the things that we've been working on.
Let's get started. Planar is set to present an expanded lineup of LED innovations at InfoComm 2025 for both indoor and outdoor applications. How do these new offerings reflect Planar's commitment to meeting the diverse needs of the industry?
I think one of the big things that we've actually been doing this year is we've been really busy. We've launched 8 different platforms or upgraded 8 different platforms within this year already. And some of these platforms were platforms that already existed and we've just made improvements to them. And some of them have been new entries into our portfolio. Maybe they're bringing something new that we haven't offered before, like a creative display, or maybe they are bringing in a new technology like COB that we'll talk about more.
Speaking of some of these latest additions, could you tell me more about the Planar DirectLight series?
Sure. So in this year, we actually upgraded DirectLight series or family of products multiple times. So we have a product called DirectLight Pro that launched several years ago. And early this year, we upgraded that to be microLED. We added a variant of this platform called DirectLight Slim that really focuses on a slim form factor, both in width and in depth. And just this week, we added another product called DirectLight Essential. DirectLight Essential will be the first product in the Planar portfolio that is COB. So what you're really seeing is you're seeing a progression of several different fine pitch products that offer something different to the customer base, whether they're looking for a cost sensitive product, a new technology like COB, whether they're looking for an established product with a very high end performance with high brightness and energy efficiencies. I should also mention that DirectLight Pro also got 2 different models with its micro LED add. It got a model that is really about high brightness performance, and it got a model that is about energy efficiency. Because we had the micro LED, we can utilize it for both applications.
For the DirectLight Pro Series upgrade that you're just talking about, what benefits does the inclusion of micro LED technology bring to customers?
Right. I might have jumped ahead a little bit there, but micro LED really does benefit to the development of LED in the sense that we're shrinking the size of the LEDs dies themselves. They're becoming more efficient. What that really translates to is that we're jumping up brightness performance and we're lowering power performance in terms of getting more nits out of every watt that we're consuming. Micro LED also, because it was shrinking the size of the thing that makes light, we can also have more surround for things like good contrast, because most of your contrast is actually created from the absence of light. So when you have more area of surface that is black, you have a better black surface. So making that die smaller, you're getting more black. Because it's more efficient, we're getting higher brightness points. The color performance of micro LED has been much better than what we've seen traditionally in prior generations of LED. And our off-axis viewing has been much better as well than what we've seen in traditional LED. So a lot of improvements and even an energy efficiency statement there.
Micro LED is growing quite a lot lately.
Mm-hmm.
The Essential Series was just added to the DirectLight family. So how does that fit within Planar's LED product family?
Right. So DirectLight Essential, in the DirectLight family, DirectLight really stands for fine pitch, front of room. You know, the type of products that you would put in corporate boardrooms or classrooms or lobbies or even your regular conference room. DirectLight Essential is Planar's first introduction of COB, and COB is chip on board. So that technology has been in development and in the industry for quite a while now, but it's Planar's first branded product to have COB. And one of the major benefits that COB is bringing to everybody, every manufacturer out there and every customer out there is benefiting from a production process that's really bringing down the cost of LED, entry of LED. COB also has natural features that lend to efficiency and power, natural features that lend to more of that black area again that I mentioned with our microLED. But COB does have some things that you want to, not all COB is the same. And so Planar looked at COB. We actually took the time to say we want our COB to be a little bit better than everything that's out there. So we took some time and we are investing in both process and components in our DirectLight Essential to up level it just a little bit. So some of the components that I mentioned there were the driver ICs, and the components that we're using are really designed to have more color triggers, more color capabilities, and better efficiencies. And we also are doing a sorted LED die, which has really been hard to do in manufacturing because we're not talking about LED packages like we're traditionally used to, having a package move onto a module. We're talking about the individual dies of red, green, or blue. And historically, it's been hard for manufacturers to turn on those dies and test them before manufacturing it into a module in COB technology. And so we're actually putting in that process and that extra step to make sure that our COB is a better performing COB, to sort for uniformity within the die and to narrow out some of the abnormal dies in our production.
Planar's LED offerings are expanding with the new Leyard product families. Can you share more about the features or benefits these products bring to the market?
Yeah, so I think it was about a year and a half ago that we actually introduced the Leyard family of products through Planar. This was really to make available a lot of products that we had previously didn't make available in North America. We focused that effort last year on large pitch and rental and things that we just didn't have in our portfolio, and that's the same this year as well. We looked at our Planar portfolio and said, what other products should we leverage from the Leyard Planar family and make available in North America and Europe that brings something different to the table? And so we've actually launched 5 different products this year that are in the Leyard line of products through Planar. And what you're seeing is you're actually seeing where we add some different capabilities. It really is an expansion of the types of products and the types of customers that we are able to service with the expansion of the Leyard as well.
As the entire Pro AV industry community gears up for InfoComm, how does Planar plan to showcase its presence and offerings? What would you say is the biggest reason that showgoers should check out the booth? And when they arrive, what's the very first thing that they should ask or see about?
Well, that's kind of hard to say, seeing as I just talked about 8 new platforms. And there's some more that I didn't talk about. Actually, we'll have some things that we want to preview at InfoComm. We'll have a very high-end performance COB at InfoComm that I didn't really talk about, but that'll be a preview. Personally, if you're coming, if any of those products that I mentioned today or of interest, I would ask about them, because everything that I mentioned today will be on display, along with some other products that have been in our portfolio for a while. we've actually managed to fit quite a bunch of stuff into our booth this year, and most of the booth is something new. So please come, yeah, and ask about any of the products that I just mentioned, or what I didn't mention, because there'll be something new to say.
Nice. I can't wait to see it. Is there anything else you'd like to add, or do you have any closing thoughts?
I guess closing thoughts is that I look forward to InfoComm. I look forward to talking to our customers and learning about their feedback on our products and how they're using them. It's always great to learn how people are utilizing the products, because it helps us learn and grow and bring out better products in the future. So I look forward to seeing everybody.
Well, thank you so much, Robert, for joining me today. And thanks again for sharing some insights about what people can look forward to seeing at booth 1926.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Please check back on commercialintegrator.com on the run up to InfoComm throughout the show and, of course, after the show for more exciting thought leadership content from the industry's leading manufacturers. Thanks again, and I look forward to seeing you at booth 1926.